Hi everyone, today's workout is going to be a strength workout with a Tabata finisher, and the way I set today's exercises up is that there's going to be 3 exercises per section. The first exercise you perform traditional sets and repetitions and you finish that exercise. Then you move on to the second and third exercise in that section and you want to superset them together. So it's basically like rounds, and then you move on to the next section where again the first exercise is traditional sets and reps, and then on to your superset, finishing the workout with a Tabata killer Tabata finisher. There's just basically 4 minutes of extremely high intensity interval training, and for that there's only 2 exercises, but you'll probably hate me for it. I'll probably hate myself for it. So basically you'll be able to see the full written breakdown on my blog anyway, but there's one new exercise that I do want to give a little bit of guidance on, and that is the Jefferson deadlift, and that's, I will be using 2 kettlebells for it, and I'll show you a little demonstration during the workout at that exercise just to give you a few pointers on how to safely perform the exercise. So anyway, for now I'm going to get warmed up here, make a start, and I'll see you at the end. Just before I do my last set of these, I want to actually just highlight a few things about the Bulgarian split squat. And I haven't done this before in a tutorial, that's why I want to run through it now. If you're doing this exercise with, say, 2 dumbbells down by your sides, that makes it easier so you can actually go heavier, unless you've got really crappy grip. In that case, then that's going to be limiting. But in terms of where the weight displacement is, if you're doing your squat, the weight's going to be kept down low, so your balance is going to be better. If your weight, like what I'm doing, the weight's up high, or you use 2 kettlebells, so the mass and the weight, everything is up high, then that's going to knock off your balance and you're really struggling to drive up through that and keep the torso upright at the same time. And that's why it's very difficult to go as heavy. In fact, I cannot go as heavy as I do with dumbbells, because a while ago I tried 2 14s and it didn't happen. I managed 4 reps, but with 2 14-kilogram dumbbells I'm able to do 10 reps. So it just shows you how much more challenging it is, simply because of where the weight is being placed and also the way your body fights against to stabilise. And I would advise you, if you have a kettlebell, to hold it in the centre and close to your body, because if you're one side, it's going to make it even more challenging because you're trying to fight against that balance as well as on your leg. So keeping the kettlebell close before you even start to lift the weight, find the distance that is correct. So have it sort of in your mind where your foot should be, so that whenever you lift the weight, you're ready just to go into the repetitions. So elbows close to your side, chest up, foot back, gain your balance, and then all you're just going to do is sit back and down, and then drive up and hip forward at the top. Don't let your back arch, keep everything nice and strong and stable, looking forward, and then squat down. Using most of the weight on your front leg. by the way, the single leg hip thrust that I'm doing on the 2 benches is a very advanced variation of the exercise. If you want to start off, actually just referring to my tutorial on the glute bridge to hip thrust progressions, and basically what will end up, if you're not able to do the single leg, then you'll just do 2 leg off the floor and just elevate your shoulders. Like so. And you can find all the details for all the different sort of regressions and stuff on that post, which I'll link to on this post. So that's all I wanted just to say. Okay, so introducing you to the Jefferson deadlift. Normally I do this with a barbell, and with the barbell you can go heavier because it's more stable. So today I'm using 2 kettlebells for a change, and because they're obviously independent of each other, you're going to have more stability involved, so I'm going lighter, and plus I don't have any more heavy kettlebells, so I have no option but to go lighter. Basically it's a straddle deadlift, and it's introducing a little rotation in through the midsection, and this is basically great for helping to strengthen your spine in all directions, because often with swings and deadlifts this way we're strengthening our backs or our movement patterns in one direction only, and then we lack strength and movement through other sort of directions. And this is something that I've talked about before, but I just wanted to show you the form with the Jefferson deadlift. So if you have 2 kettlebells lined up as if it was a barbell, or you have a barbell, then you put one foot over, so say my right foot is going over, and getting a wide stance. You can point your feet outwards so they can be fairly straight. Just find a position that's giving you a good stable base. And then you're going to rotate the shoulders slightly forward, keeping the hips sort of facing the way they were, but then you're going to almost squat down, so it's hips back, knees bent, until you reach the bar or the handles. And the hand in front of you here is going to be underhand grip, so the palm's going to be facing forward, the same side as your leg, and then this hand's going to be standard grip, which is going to be overhand. So, mixing your grip, then take the slack out of the weight, keeping your back straight. It may be rotated, but you still try to keep it straight. You're not rounding it out or anything like that. So keeping nice and straight, sitting up, and then pulling the weight up and back, and hips forward. And then return doing the reverse, and stand up. Whenever you've finished all your repetitions, by the way, each time you're standing up, before you start moving the kettlebells down again, just wait until they stop swinging, because you don't want to move an already moving object or it'll knock you off balance. So just reset each time if you need to, and then finish your 8 repetitions on that side, and then you do the same in the other direction. So you're allowing your spine to get moved, strengthened in both ways basically. And that's really it. A barbell is more stable, so underhand grip, overhand grip here, straddling the bar basically, into a semi-squat deadlift pattern, and then you're standing up, hips forward at the top, and that's how you use it with a barbell. But with any new exercise, any new movement like this, go really light and just get the movement. Don't worry about high repetitions or anything like that. Stick to the low reps as well, just do maybe a few sets of it and reset each time, changing the direction. And then as you get stronger, more confident, then you can gradually start increasing the weight. And it's a fun variation, and as long as it's done correctly, you won't injure yourself. happens, by the way, when you avoid an exercise that you don't really like. You get crap at it. Like this. Bend your legs, and then you're stepping side to side. Get the band nice and tight. You can do a little bit of zigzagging back and forward if you want, or you just do this. Oh, they're dying. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now the Tabata, absolutely dreading. This, I'm going to try, double swings are in it, I'm going to try and do double swings with the 216s, we'll see. Considering that I have to do these 4 times throughout this, I may just downgrade to the 214s, but I'll give it my best shot. Jump squats first though. Why did I do this? Burpees next. Oh my those double swings don't half get your hamstrings. Oh my goodness. Okay everyone, that's it for today. I'm so glad that I did that workout today. I was so on the sort of 2 minds. Will I go to the gym? Will I do a workout here? And I had just thought I could just do a conditioning workout, because sometimes it's just easier to go in and put the interval timer on and that motivates you to do it. But today I thought, no, I think I'll do something different. This workout was actually really good, and I hope you enjoyed it as well, because you know it is slightly different, and because I sort of interrupted the video a little bit along the way just to highlight a couple of pointers with regards to a few of the exercises, so I hope you don't mind that. It's just I really want to, if nobody has done these exercises before, then obviously we like to make sure you're doing it correctly before you're progressing too soon and you haven't mastered the form yet. So basically that's all I need to say. I'm hyper now, but enjoy the workout and I'll see you soon.